Kazakhstan, officially known as the Republic of Kazakhstan, is a landlocked country spanning both Europe and Asia. It is also the ninth largest country in the world by total area, covering approximately 2.7249 million square kilometers. Located at the heart of Central Asia, Kazakhstan shares a border with China to the east, Russia to the north, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Kyrgyzstan to the south, and the Caspian Sea to the west. It is one of the most economically powerful and resource-rich countries in Central Asia. Kazakhstan has a vast territory with diverse landforms, mainly including vast grasslands, plateaus, deserts, and mountains. The northern part is a typical Eurasian grassland region. The central part consists of the Kazakh uplands and semi-desert areas, and the southern part, close to the Tian Shan Mountains, is rich in natural landscape resources. The Caspian Sea coast is a low-lying area with significant oil and natural gas reserves. Due to its landlocked geographical location, Kazakhstan has a typical continental climate with long and cold winters and hot and dry summers and significant temperature differences. Kazakhstan has been a region of multi-ethnic integration since ancient times and was an important passage on the Silk Road in history. In the 6th century BC, ancient nomadic peoples such as the Scythians and the Wusun lived in this area. In the 13th century, Genghis Khan's Mongol Empire conquered Central Asia, and the Kazakh region became part of the Golden Horde. In the 15th century, the Kazakh Khanate gradually formed, marking the beginning of the unity of the Kazakh people. Since the 18th century, various Kazakh tribes gradually established a protectorate relationship with the Russian Empire, and eventually all were incorporated into the Russian Empire by the end of the 19th century. After the establishment of the Soviet Union, Kazakhstan became a constituent republic of the Soviet Union. Following the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991, Kazakhstan officially declared its independence on December 16th and became a member of the Commonwealth of Independent States, CIS. Kazakhstan is a presidential republic. After gaining independence in 1991, the first president, Nursultan Nazarbayev, governed for a long time, laying the political and economic foundation for modern Kazakhstan. In 2019, Nazarbayev announced his resignation as president, and Kassym-Jomart Tokayev took over as the current president. Kazakhstan practices a system of separation of powers, but the president holds significant power in the country's political life. The country's parliament consists of the Senate and the Majlis lower house, and the parliament plays an important role in legislation and policy supervision. In recent years, Kazakhstan has been actively promoting political modernization, including expanding civil society space, optimizing the electoral system, and strengthening anti-corruption mechanisms. Kazakhstan is one of the wealthiest countries in Central Asia, with its economy mainly based on resource-based industries. In particular, it is extremely rich in natural resources such as oil, natural gas, coal, and uranium. Its oil reserves rank among the top in the world, and it is one of the world's important energy exporters. The country's economic development is highly dependent on resource exports, so it is also greatly affected by fluctuations in international energy prices. In recent years, Kazakhstan has been actively promoting a resource dependence strategy to develop a diversified economy. The government has put forward the Bright Road National Infrastructure Development Program, covering various fields such as transportation, housing, water and electricity, and logistics. In addition, it actively participates in China's Belt and Road Initiative and is an important transit country for the China-Europe freight trains. The service industry and agriculture also account for a certain proportion of Kazakhstan's economy. Animal husbandry is one of the traditional economic pillars, especially known for its developed cattle, sheep, and horse breeding industries. Agriculture is mainly concentrated in the black soil region in the north, mainly planting wheat and barley. According to data from 2024, the population of Kazakhstan is approximately 20 million, making it one of the most populous countries in Central Asia. The country is a multi-ethnic nation with more than 130 ethnic groups. Among them, the Kazakhs are the main ethnic group, accounting for about 70% of the total population. The Russians are the second largest ethnic group, accounting for about 15%. In addition, there are Uzbeks, Ukrainians, Tatars, Uyghurs, and other ethnic groups. The official language of Kazakhstan is Kazakh, and Russian is also widely used and serves as an official working language of the country. The Kazakh government actively promotes the popularization of the Kazakh language while also safeguarding the rights of multi-ethnic languages and cultural development. The main religious belief in Kazakhstan is Islam, mainly the Sunni sect, and about 70% of the population follows Islam. In addition, the Russian ethnic group mostly believes in the Orthodox Church. The country pursues a policy of religious freedom, and religious life is relatively tolerant and diverse. Kazakh culture is deeply influenced by nomadic traditions, and horses hold an important position in the lives of the Kazakh people. Traditionally, Kazakhs made their homes on horseback, and traditional sports activities such as horseback riding, wrestling, and falconry are still popular. The famous traditional festival is Nori's the Spring Equinox Festival, which symbolizes the new year and the revival of nature. In the fields of literature, music, and art, Kazakhstan also has rich achievements. The music played on the dombra, a traditional stringed instrument, is full of national characteristics, and folk songs and epic poems have been passed down from generation to generation. Modern Kazakh art has also integrated the educational system of the Soviet era with local styles and is gradually stepping onto the international stage. Kazakhstan pursues a multi-vector foreign policy, striving to maintain a balance between the East and the West. As an important member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the Collective Security Treaty Organization, and the Eurasian Economic Union, Kazakhstan plays a key role in regional security and economic cooperation. Its relations with China have developed rapidly. The two countries have established a comprehensive strategic partnership, and cooperation covers multiple fields such as energy, infrastructure, agriculture, education, and culture. Under the framework of the Belt and Road Initiative, the China-Kazakhstan Economic Corridor has become an important passage for connectivity in Eurasia. At the same time, Kazakhstan also maintains good relations with European and American countries, actively participates in the affairs of the United Nations, and supports global issues such as nuclear disarmament and climate change. Its capital, Astana, has also hosted many international conferences, such as the Peace Talks on Syria. Kazakhstan attaches great importance to the development of education. Compulsory education is universal throughout the country, and a 12-year basic education system is implemented. In terms of higher education, there are several universities in Kazakhstan, among which Nazarbayev University is a world-class research university that the country focuses on building. In recent years, an increasing number of students choose to study abroad, with destinations including Russia, China, Turkey, the United States, and other countries. In terms of social security, the Kazakh government implements systems such as pensions, medical insurance, and poverty relief. Although there are uneven developments between urban and rural areas and among different regions, the overall society is stable. As an important country at the intersection of Europe and Asia, Kazakhstan, with its rich resources, stable political environment, and open foreign policy, is increasingly becoming an important bridge for regional cooperation. Facing the future, Kazakhstan still has many challenges in economic diversification, social modernization, and national identity building, but its potential and strategic position cannot be ignored.